Hello everyone. Today I will show you condensed way to solve 3x3 Yellow Cipher. Well, not condensed, but maybe faster than you've done it before. So you just start with writing down the letters as numbers, because that's how we're going to use them anyway. Their alphabetic positions. Okay. First step, which matrix are we going to actually out of two inverse? On page 1, the middle, okay, if on page 2 our screens are white, yes, or, okay, so or is true, which means the inverse of the second matrix must be calculated. Keep in mind that here it uses terms second and first, so first matrix is on page 2 and second matrix is on page 3. So second matrix is going to be on page 3, so this is the matrix we're going to inverse. So right now I'm just going to initialize them like this. I will refer them to those two matrices by their page numbers for convenience. Okay, if you didn't know, this is how matrices are initialized. You have round brackets, then in them square brackets, and in them square brackets for the row. So in here I will write down in this I will write down three numbers like this. Alright, so we are supposed to inverse the third matrix, so I mean matrix from page 3, which means we can just copy matrix from page 2 right here. Okay, now let's calculate the inverse. Okay, knowing that the manual just gives you formulas to copy past, we can initialize, we can just write down these numbers from A to I. And paste their values from the module. Okay. Also, it wants us the number E. Okay, using determinant mathematics, it needs to be inversed, which is the bottom one, because middle determinant is for matrix from page 2 and bottom for matrix from page 3. So we have minus 3371. It tells us to do determinant modulo 26, which is value D, and then using this table below you can wait, no, this is value E, and using value E you take the value D, which is 3. So D is going to be 3. Okay, now paste the formulas to calculate the numbers for the inverse matrix. Okay, now it tells us to multiply all of these by D and of course take modulo 26. We always take modulo 26 for our calculations. Okay, so let me do this. Multiply by D, yeah, like this, and to break it here. Okay. Now we got our values for the matrix, which we can input here. But remember, these formulas I copy pasted are not in reading order. They're top to bottom, then left to right. So we need to transpose all of this back. So to fill the first row of our inverse matrix, we take first, fourth, and seventh values, which is 16, 24, 23, then 12, 21, 16, and finally 1, 20, 16. Okay. Now the part that gets condensed the most, the last multiplication part. Okay, if the last digit of the serial number is greater than 4, no, it isn't. Else, calculate using the first calculate matrix on page 2, then page 3. So what Yellow Cipher does essentially is just multiplying matrix by the vector with the values of the letters. So if we use matrix from page 2 first, we just do page 2 matrix multiply by the vector with 3 of our letters, because it's 3 by 3 matrices. And then the result gets multiplied by page 3 matrix. Okay, and all of this, of course, is taken modulo 26. So this is our first 3 letters. And for the remaining 3, 13, 11, 12, we get Sierra, Echo Delta. Oops. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.